when they were killing off our logging economy, we foreshadowed what happened with the rest of the nation with the energy industry. When they killed off the logging economy, they killed off so many of our small towns, destroyed those economies, destroyed those lives. And for what? They locked it all down under the guise of environmentalism, saying we had to save the owls or something like that. But really what it did was it killed off small towns, and it killed off the ability for a family, for a person to graduate high school and to go work an honest day, make an honest wage, and support his family. It killed off that American dream. So the next lie that the permanent ruling class sold us was that, hey, these jobs are gone, but they're old white-collar jobs. That's a thing of the past. The new thing is technology and college. You need to go to college. So if you're my age or a little bit younger, you got sold this false bill of goods that said you need to go to university. And even if you have to go into student debt, just take the loan, because at the other end, man, there's going to be some great jobs just waiting for you. That proved to be a lie too. So all these kids, they went and got degrees. Some were worthwhile, some weren't worthwhile. But when they got to all these big cities with all this college debt in their back pocket, we found there wasn't jobs waiting for them. Why is that? The corporate elites, the permanent ruling class, they sold most of our jobs overseas, shipped the production over there, and then the technology jobs that were supposed to replace all these dirty, grimy, white-collar jobs that actually produce things, those jobs were sucked up by legal immigration. H-1B visas, L-1 visas, those workers primarily from India came in and they undercut U.S. labor because they were willing to work for slave labor, essentially. And so now we have no real production in our economy. We're in a lumber crisis right now in the Pacific Northwest. How crazy is that? We're getting ready to roll out our signs and we're looking at the cost for like 2x4s, and it's astronomical, but here in the Pacific Northwest, we've killed off timber country. Because even with this much demand, there's not enough confidence to open mills back up. Absolute insanity. The rest of the country's that way too, with the coal industry, with the natural gas industries. Everything that we actually used to produce in this country, real things, that economy's been absolutely killed off. Those jobs don't exist anymore. So that American dream of being able to go to high school and not necessarily need a college degree, get married, have a family, have a house, have kids, that's all been absolutely shattered.